like somebody who is very like has a lot of clarity will be able to tell the difference between all the different things below it, like comfort and confidence and courage, etc. But somebody from below isn't going to know the difference of the above. And from both extremes, what they both look like. If somebody is operating in courage and they look up at somebody operating in confidence, who's like swaying between confidence and comfort, whether the person is like confident or comfort, to the person who's operating in courage, they're just seeing, oh, that person's really courageous. Like, look how much courage they have. They're just looking up. And somebody who has clarity and can see the difference, they can tell, like, oh, that person's like really comfortable or confident or courageous. Like, they can see that difference, but it's still all kind of the same. Like, they're just like, oh, that's the state that person is in, and like that is just the natural flow of the world. And when they look up, they're like, oh, there's like certainty. Like, there's other things that I don't quite get, and they can't make that discernment. So everything below looks somewhat the same because they just understand it as all like this. It's all kind of the same bubble of development that leads where it does. It's just very obvious. It's just like water turning into steam eventually. It's like, oh, it's at the point where it's boiling now. and then for somebody to encourage, like, no matter what that height is, it all looks the same. It's just like, it's hot. And with that, if somebody is watching a movie like Kiki's Delivery Service, and it has wholesomeness, but it has like this other stuff, it could be 5 times more wholesome, 5 times less wholesome than it is. And the person who is not really dipped into wholesomeness much isn't going to think that there's much of a character arc, or there's not like really highs and lows to the movie or anything like that, because they can't tell the difference. Like, it's just stuff over there. Like, all these plot threads, this sway of not even just wholesomeness, but this degree of like high and low or whatever in the subtleties is not something that's even in their register, because they're looking from a frame of reference that is so far away from even seeing the difference.